So now I am on here to be the bearer of more unfortunate and sad news. And it's just crazy how it seems like everything's just piling up right now with deceased people, especially melanated people who we've come to watch over the years on television, whether it be stand up, acting, singing, whatever the case may be. The last person we talked about was Michael K. Williams, and that was like 2 weeks ago. And now here we are talking about another talented actor who, unfortunately, in my opinion, didn't get enough recognition for the work that he has done over the years. Like, this guy's literally been around since I was a child. But today we're going to be talking about Anthony Johnson, or known as AJ Johnson. Actor, comedian, best known for his roles as Ezal in Friday. He played in the Players Club. I forgot what his character's name was in that movie. And he's done some other things over the years as well, some stand-up as well. And people really know him for being Ezal from Friday. And unfortunately, on today, September 20th, 2021, this is the day I'm recording it, he was pronounced dead at the age of 56. Now, as of right now, because of everything that's developing, they have not determined a cause of death. But I'm sure that with the coming days, they'll find what the cause was, or they'll just wait for an autopsy report and it'll determine that way as well. And it seems like they are getting younger and younger, because Michael K. Williams was in his 50s and this man right here was in his 50s. So I don't know what's really going on, but I'm going to read this article and we're going to see what else they're talking about. Johnson's rep tells TMZ our BH talent family is saddened about the loss of an amazing, iconic legend in comedy, our client and friend Anthony AJ Johnson. The rep adds, "We are praying for all those that were touched by his comedy, acting, but most of all his life. We are especially praying for his beloved wife, children, siblings, and manager. Anthony Johnson, best known for his roles in House Party and Friday, has died," TMZ has learned. Johnson's nephew tells us AJ was found lifeless in a store earlier this month in Los Angeles and rushed to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. So far, no cause of death has been released. You want to know what's so crazy? They say they found him lifeless in a store. And it's crazy how art imitates life, because if you remember, one of his famous scenes in Friday was him inside of the convenience store where he pretended to slip and fall on some water with that in an aisle that wasn't even mopped, and claimed that his back was hurting so he could try to collect some insurance money, basically try to commit insurance fraud. And y'all know what scene I'm talking about. And then to see that he's found dead inside of a store. Now, I don't know what type of store it was. That's just crazy how all of that just comes full circle. The actor and comedian's career took off in 1990 after he landed the role of Eazy-E in House Party and going on to do stand-up all over LA. After that, he appeared in films like Lethal Weapon 3 and Menace to Society before his breakout role as Ezal in the 1995 comedy Friday. AJ would go on to appear in nearly 50 films and TV shows, including Moesha, Martin, Malcolm and Eddie, The Players Club, and I Got the Hookup, and his sequel. I forgot he also was in that movie Baps as well. He played Natalie Desselle, may God rest her soul. She passed away last year. He played her boyfriend in that movie. It is also rumored AJ was cast to reprise his role in the upcoming Last Friday. Johnson was 55. Well, some say 56 and some say 55. I'm sure someone can confirm that down below. That's crazy. Now listen, like looking at that, that's the third Friday cast member that had a prominent role in the series who has passed away. First it was John Witherspoon, who played Pops. Then you had Tiny Lister, who played Debo. And now you have AJ Johnson, who played Ezal. That's crazy. Like this, like I didn't know if they were still going forward with making this Last Friday movie, and they need to like speed it up, because it's like people are falling off, and I don't know what the holdup actually is. Some are saying because it's something with the studios and Ice Cube. Some saying it's like an issue with Chris Tucker. I don't know what it is, and the thing is, it's like it's falling apart at the seams because you're losing core characters, especially Debo and Pops, because those two were very prominent characters. Not saying that the Ezal character was not, because he definitely had played a memorable role in the first movie especially with him having very little part, a very small part. He only had like what, 3 or 4 or 5 scenes maybe, and he wasn't even on screen that long. Like he probably only had a total of maybe 2 or 3 pages of dialogue. That's how small his part was compared to the other characters in the movie. But he still was a memorable character. Of course, one of the ones I just gave you was in the store when he was saying my neck, my back, my neck and my back, or him running down the street with what was that, a turntable in his hand? He was running down the street, or when he was saying, hey, Smokey back here taking a shit, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Or when he put the knife on Debo and says, I steal, I don't kill, and he took his shoes and ran off. So like, it's crazy because I think I just gave most of his scenes right there. And of course, when he got in the car and was climbing on top of the car like he was a damn spider. But like, it's stuff like that you can, that's memorable from his character, because he did a lot of more actions, like more action sequences as far as comedic acting and method acting and stuff like that, rather than having a lot of dialogue. So, it's going to be, interesting to see how they go forward with this film, without him, without Tiny Lister, and without John Witherspoon, if they even go forward at all. In my personal opinion, they should have been made the movie or had this movie done years ago, because this movie is supposed to be like a combination of all the characters coming back for this one movie that we saw in the previous 3. So, I don't know. Like, it's looking kind of shaky right now, but either way, I do offer my condolences to this man's family, friends, his condolences, anybody who was connected or, touched by him in any sort, by his talent, any way, shape, or form. And with that being said, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments.